A huge blast on the edge of Beirut's airport, just minutes after a civilian aircraft touched down. Israeli airstrikes reportedly targeting senior Hezbollah figure Hashem Saifuddin, cousin and rumoured successor to assassinated leader Hassan Nasrallah. Israeli troops cross the hills in southern Lebanon as their land invasion continues. The IDF says it's clearing Hezbollah sites embedded near the border.
We are very determined to destroy these infrastructures and kill whoever is there.
Lebanese authorities say around 2,000 people have been killed since Israel's assault began 2 weeks ago. Almost 10,000 more are said to be wounded.
The cases coming to the hospital are sometimes beyond what we can handle.
Lebanon's health ministry is also accusing Israel of targeting hospitals.
What is happening is dangerous because it's a violation of international laws and treaties.
More than 1 million Lebanese have been displaced by the shelling. Many are taking shelter in makeshift evacuation centres.
We're alive, but I don't know for how long.
Parts of Beirut's centre have come under fire. A level of this building was once home to a charity with links to Hezbollah militants.
Locals did not expect a strike in this area. It's a mixed community, Sunni, Shia, Christian, not known as a Hezbollah area. And this is one of an increasing number of Israeli strikes well outside Beirut's southern suburbs and Hezbollah's traditional stronghold. It means locals are scared and they don't know where Israel's going to hit next.
The whole area is residential, and there is not even a tiny military base for Hezbollah.
The United Nations is ordering peacekeeping forces to remain in southern Lebanon, despite pressure from Israel to evacuate personnel.
A decision that we've made after thorough consideration of all the elements, including the safety and security of our peacekeepers.
Heavy smoke drifts across Lebanon's skyline. The Israeli assault continues with no end in sight.
The impact of Israel's latest missile attacks has raised questions over the future of Hezbollah's leadership. Eric Tolchek has more.
While the fighting in Lebanon's south is spreading, you can still see the smoke rising from another night of heavy Israeli airstrikes inside Beirut. The target was reportedly Hashem Saifuddin, one of the few long-term Hezbollah senior leaders remaining alive. He had very close links to Iran. His son was married to the daughter of Qasem Soleimani, a senior Iranian general assassinated by the United States a few years ago. And it's clear, and the Israeli military has said this, that they don't want any Hezbollah leadership to remain alive. They say they don't want the organisation to settle inside Lebanon again. They don't want it to be able to reconstitute. And in order to do that, they want to make sure that there's no one with that long-term institutional knowledge. They've also expanded the scope of the strikes, saying that wherever Hezbollah leaders and officials move to, they will be targeted. Now that's causing enormous disruption and displacement within Beirut. You can see the tents of displaced people from the southern suburbs and the country's south all around me. Aid organisations say this is a humanitarian crisis. The situation in Lebanon was already precarious and the fighting is only making things worse.